Welcome to the Royal Horizon Smash Cards podcast. A huge thank you to everyone for joining us again on this fourth episode.
Hello guys, thanks for joining us today. Apeiron here. Today our guest will be Flash. Flash, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks guys. Hello, Royal Smash, HH, and everyone. Thanks for the invite, and I'm very happy to be here. And yeah, let's go. I hope we'll have a good time together with everyone. If you have any questions to ask me, feel free. But no personal, like two personal questions, guys. So yeah,
Okay, Flash. So I think we can start from the beginning. Why did you choose the username Flash? And if you used a different username before, what was that username?
I've always been. I think the reason is very obvious. To be honest, frank, because I'm a very much my favorite superhero is Flash. Even though I'm a Marvel fan, Flash has always been my superhero because I know I'm always been envious of Flash's superpower. To run really fast and I've always had the username Flash. Like when I remember Tall Team server, I remember my first username was my username is Flash because I used Flash as my username in the server, not in the server in the game. So if anybody recognized me from the game, so I just wanted to mention that my username is Flash. You can find my first message in the stat submissions channel. I posted my stats there, and I joined, and my username is Flash. I think that was the in-game name as well. So that's the reasoning behind the Flash username.
But why Flash? Because there are a lot of superheroes from Marvel, DC. I don't know exactly if Flash is from Marvel or DC. It's like a
The Flash is
battle.
from DC universe. Yeah, I always like because I grew up watching Flash anime movies and always a big comics book fan. Uh, and like I said, I've always envied Flash's powers, and if I wanted like to have a super name, like superpower, like when we were young, all of us uh, like always wanted to have some superpower. Some wanted to fly, some wanted to change the future, etc. So I always like wanted to run fast and go back to the previous, in the future, in the past. I always like have been like a big fan of Flash. Even my username, like on my computer name, the display name is Flash. I think I've shared it before in the server. About my screenshot, my computer name. Even my computer name is Flash. So that's the
So Flash is better than
story behind.
Superman and Batman.
Yeah.
And when did you first start playing Smash Cards?
It's been like quite long. I started playing around like March of 2020. But I was in Singapore at that time, and there the first COVID response started came around like Feb, towards the end of Feb, and by March second week we started the lockdown in Singapore at that time. So I was working also, and after work I wanted to have some relief from my work. And while growing up also, I never been too much of a gaming guy. I used to play like Most Wanted and some racing games. I've always been like a fan of card games. So I was like searching for some online games for like card games, and then I accidentally found Crazy Games, and then I checked out. Oh, I found about Smash Cards. So that's why I wasn't much of an active user back then, and I played for maybe like couple of like once every week or something. And I was active only after towards the mid of 2020 and yeah, that's how I started my Smash card journey. And I've been like really active only after I joined the server. To be honest, before that, I used to play like couple of times a week only.
But what made you stick with the
Yeah.
game?
Because like
Was it like the server?
yeah, server is one reason, and to be honest, like I like smashing cards because it's a good form of like free free anger management therapy. You know, that's the reason I still play this game because in reality, like you cannot go and smash other things, but in your virtual world, it's possible. So and it's also quite fun. That's why I play Smash cards instead of Hobby Roads, even though I found the concept of Hobby Roads quite interesting. But Smash cards it's still the OG. So yeah, that's how I'm still sticking to it. But I think to be honest, the game needs to evolve a little bit because I feel like many of the OG players are leaving the game because most of them they've been playing for so many years, and obviously like we cannot keep on playing like this forever. Yeah. So I hope we will have new features, new game modes in the future.
If you could improve or add one thing to Smash Cards, what would be a new game mode or something else?
New game mode. Actually, I'm not a too much of a fan of game modes because I've always the first thing that attracted to me was the that time there was like the free for FFA games and later the Steam games. These are the two modes I mostly play. I rarely play like all at all the gem collector CTS. Sorry guys, the X team. Like I am not a fan of CTS. So I only play those games like when I have to complete those games to complete the challenges. So I would prefer they add more servers because like for my case I cannot play on the EU server. I don't know why, but my pings are above 200 all the time, and so I would prefer them to add more. And many people are like complaining about not having enough servers. Like in the Africa, they may if they come up with another Central Asia server, I think that would solve most of the like the lagging issues.
Yeah.
So I would, yeah, first that should be the main priority. And obviously, the game modes, new game modes will attract new players, but if they want to really retain their player base, I think they need to focus on improving the gameplay, because nobody wants to play against laggers. So like I very rarely only I rage quit, but if I have to play against laggers, then I'll immediately you know rage quit, like strategic relocation, not technically.
That's when you
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you.
that's when you change your name to stop lagging, dude.
Yeah, that's why because I was like really frustrated at that time. Even like even with players with 150 pings, it makes a like even though those are not unplayable pings, but that makes a difference. Like especially when you're playing on your home server, so you should at least have some pretty decent ping.
Yeah.
So if you have to play against laggers on your home base, I think it's like really annoying and frustrating. That was the main story behind the stop lagging dude username. Yeah, and now many people know about that one. That's why I stopped using it.
And do you have
Yeah,
a favorite character?
I like the most of the OG characters. Like Sammy and Bumble. Those are my main two ones. Even though I prefer like maybe like I'm more inclined towards Sammy. That's the reason. But I like Bumble also. But with my current setup, I think Sammy is more better. Yeah, the Bumba is also cool. I like Bumba. I'm a big Bumba fan also, but I feel like Sammy is the best character.
And do you
Are
have
those?
a favorite celebration in the game? Very real.
No, you're good.
Three.
The
Because
bubbles.
I mean,
If I have to guess.
yeah, yeah, Bubbles is one of them. Because like I like the the reskin version of the Flame Celebration. The one we had for the Dragon that season, the Dragon based season. What was it? What was the season name? I forgot. Does anybody remember the name of the?
They make these names very unique. I'm trying to figure out. Check in the
Don't
comments if
remember the
anyone
name.
knows.
Guys, if you know
Yeah,
the
thanks
name,
guys,
type
and
it.
I like the that variant from the blue one. I forgot the name, and the green one also. The yeah, burnout. Thanks of the burnout. Those variants of the flame celebration. I think those are my remaining ones. Yeah,
Those are
that's quite.
public. Those are
Yeah, but
public
the only problem.
celebrations.
Yeah, but the main problem, it's more of like a personal issue, nothing to do with the celebration. But I find if the celebration is like too noisy, I find it like really difficult. I feel like getting annoyed easily. So, so that's the reason I stopped using the celebrations, and now I just stick to bubbles because it's very, you know, uh, very comforting.
Yeah, it's like a simple
Yeah, just a
celebration.
personal preference. Yeah. No, I don't think it's the best celebration, but I find I'm very comfortable. Like when you're playing, I think you're comfortable. That should matter first, right?
Yeah, it's like
Not
it doesn't
all the things
interfere.
should match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about like confidence.
You know what I just thought
When
of?
hmm.
How come there's no like option to have no celebration?
Yeah, I would prefer. I wouldn't mind that, to be honest. Like no celebration. We had like no hat, no topper, and there should be an option for like no celebration. Yeah, yeah, one of us should suggest that one.
I
There
just
should
thought
be
about it.
like no celebration because
No celebration.
okay, yes, it's interesting, but sometimes like you find things to be like very quiet. So when because like earlier I used to play because when I started playing I used to play on mute mode because I found the noise annoying at that time. But after a few years, I changed because like when you're using like if we're playing with sound on, I think it's as an advantage, especially if somebody is like coming behind you with the stars or invisibility. So playing with the sound on is an advantage. So I noticed it after a couple of years ago, like maybe like 2 years ago, and ever since I've been playing with sound on, but not too much sound, maybe like 25, 30%. Yeah.
Is there
So I
a
think that will make
celebration
sense.
that you? Is there a celebration that you dislike the most?
Or dislike the most.
Oh, take notes, guys,
Oh,
if you're listening.
obviously the first one should be the poop celebration.
Oh,
That
it's
shouldn't
the worst
exist.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worst one. The
It's
sound
the
is
worst one.
so disgusting.
I hate it because if
Yeah.
I'm like playing the game in front of people
Mm.
and
Yeah,
that's what
that's
they hear.
embarrassing.
And I think the
Yeah,
second
I mean,
worst one
absolutely.
is that with potatoes.
Yeah, the
No, I like
potatoes.
that one. That's not so bad.
Especially the last one. The potato sound. Oh, that is so embarrassing. Like for the
Yeah.
level 200, everyone like when they announced the level increase to 200, and many people were like really like very excited about like who will be the first one to get to level 200 and get to the celebration. And once the other guy, what was his name? Niobe. Yeah, he showed us
Oh, the
the
guy.
celebration. All of us were like, oh no way, we are not gonna no way we are gonna be interested in the celebration anymore. And I rarely see that celebration in public games because even
You
like
only
most of the
you only see
I
it
don't
when
even know
people get
any.
to when they first get to 200. They use
Uh,
it the most just because they're
Oh,
excited about the new celebration. But like, it's not my go-to
yeah,
celebration.
I don't wanna get
even like when I
dozen because of that celebration.
yeah like
Oh, when,
I don't think I even used that celebration. Even I got to 200. I just checked out the celebration and then I immediately switched to another celebration. No offense, developers, but that celebration sucks. Like it's like it's literally like it's the top three worst celebrations. And to be honest, like there was no need for a level increase, in my opinion. And I frankly believe like they did it maybe because like most of the users were like complaining about not having a level update for like almost 2 years, and they were like compelled to come up with some rewards. So they did some kind of like a sloppy job with the. I think the card skin and wheels is acceptable, but the characters, the hat, the topper, no way. They
Yeah.
don't even make any sense.
Even the potato
So
guy,
Oh my God.
yeah, the potato guy
I
is like,
never use him.
yeah, like that's why I said like they were like more compelled rather than a necessity, like because it's not something that is not required at that time. Maybe they could have, if they had some time, they were, I'm sure, because all the like developers are like very talented, especially the art directors, Jackie and now Luke also. So Daltonica, they're very talented, but if they had more time, I believe like they would have done a much better job compared to what we have right now. Because most of like, if I only wanted to level up because of the coin rewards, to be honest, and for the character tokens. Otherwise, I would just stick to level 150 or even lower.
And then,
Yeah.
do you have a favorite map?
Favorite map?
I'm hoping that you don't say what
Mm.
everyone else says. So let's see.
Yeah, definitely. Because
Let's
I
see.
have a different
I think it's
different
lava
opinion
pit.
on this one. Yeah, because for my favorite map, I would say I like. Okay, this one is for from FFA point of view only. Because I have like different maps based on game mode. For FFA, I would
I'm gonna say
feel like
graveyard.
graveyard is maybe in the top five, but
I go with
not
lava
the.
pit for
Oh,
FFA.
thought I had it.
Yeah, yeah. So I would say the top first one, it should be lava pit. I know that's why I said
Really?
like
Lava
many
pit.
people will be, yeah, because my first high score submission is from lava pit. I got like 22 on the New Year's, the first day, like the first day. I still remember the first day of New Year. I got the high score one. Previously, like I always like get very close to getting high scores, and then I play like really noob during the last 60 seconds and end up ruining the my high score. So I was like very excited that I got it on the first January 1st of 2024, and playing on Lava Pit it's more challenging because so many of these noobs, they just sorry for saying noobs, but they are noobs
Oh,
because they just, yeah, because they just like they just commit suicide by jumping into the lava pit, most of them. That's why like when somebody submits the screenshot, you can see there will be like a lot of, some guys they have a lot of this, but it doesn't make much sense because most of these guys, they would just jump on the lava pit. Like whenever they are like very close to getting smashed, they immediately jump on the
Yeah.
lava, as if like they're yeah, they would rather give sacrifice 1 point rather than giving you 1 point. So it's a bit challenging, and that's why I like that map. And the second one I like pinball, and the third one would be Smash Four. And the least favorite, I would say, I know that will be the next question. So I would say the least favorite is definitely Smash Island. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Diamond Blade and other world record handlers, but Smash Island is sucks. That's
oh
like
my
one of the
god.
worst maps. Yeah,
I love
sorry guys.
I
I
love
really
Smash
don't.
Island.
Smash Island I really dislike because it does not take much, the skill of, because if you have some
It's such
like
a small
spikes,
map
so
too.
yeah, it's a small map. Maybe it's because I'm not a fan of really small maps, but I'm not a fan of like huge maps like um, Snow
Space
Park.
station.
But yeah, Space Station also. But the the space station map is actually quite well done. Initially, my main problem with space station was that map is like a FPS killer. If
Yeah.
you have a like playing on a like a whole map, old laptop or something, sorry, old laptop, uh, that that is a FPS killer. That one. But now I have a gaming laptop. I feel like space station is much better. So that's why I said I'm not a fan of like small maps. But even though I get like good scores in Smash Island, but it's nothing anywhere close to the other guys. They get many of them nowadays. They get like easily 25 kills above on Smash Island, but I get like close to like maybe like 12 to 15. And I don't really play, but I enjoy playing score target game on Smash Island. For score target, I think I think the CTF map is quite interesting. Especially towards the end, there are like many loot boxes, so you can just, you can plan and have a attack. So, Smash Island, sorry guys, that's the worst map for me. Yeah.
And which weapon do you think is the most overpowered, and which one is the underrated one?
You mean the weapon?
Yeah, weapon.
Uh, Overpowered OP is obviously the invincibility. Like anyone can smash you if you are uh if there is some level of like uncertainty. I think you can dodge, but otherwise it's very overpowered. And the least one, I would say, I am confused actually whether to say it is snowballs or machine guns, because both of them suck. But if somebody gives me the power to remove one weapon, I would definitely remove snowballs. Like snowballs, they should not exist on FFA games.
Yeah, I agree with. Should
Yeah,
be removed,
yeah.
or
But
at
machine
least,
guns, machine guns at least like it's usable in some cases,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you can dodge also. But I uploaded recently uploaded one video where the three balls from the snowballs. There was one card that's actually going in between. That's the
yeah,
first time I actually noticed, and I didn't think that it was possible before, because even if like you can even if you are standing behind some object or something, you can still get frozen, especially in
Yeah.
like Smash Island and all. So I didn't think like even if one of the balls like fly very near to you, I thought I was under the impression that you can get frozen. But so when that happened, I was like quite surprised. That's why I posted that video in that game feedback channel. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that would be possible. So that's
And
another reason. Like,
it is funny
can
though
I
when we all get frozen together.
yeah, and I feel like they should reduce the duration. Right now, I think it's like what 3 seconds.
yeah. Second,
3 seconds,
four
3 or 4
sometimes.
seconds, I think. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
but
four seconds.
then when you get smashed though, so it's like total of what, like 8 seconds or something?
Yeah, including yeah, I think it's the 3 seconds, so it's like almost 8 seconds
7,
are gone.
8, yeah.
It's just
Yeah, 7 to 8.
terrible.
Yeah,
And then what's your favorite weapon?
favorite weapon, I would say I'm actually confused. Like because earlier I thought I was better at straight shooters, but nowadays, like when I'm like editing my videos, I see I'm missing like so many of these like silly shots with the especially nukes. I miss so many easy shots. So I would say I'm more comfortable with the lobs, especially lob grenades and cannonballs. Also, I feel more comfortable. Yeah, only problem is like when you're very close to each other, cannonballs like it's matter of luck whether you can connect the opponent when the opponent is very nearby. But overall, I feel like I'm comfortable with the lobbers over straight shooters now. Probably like because now I have like a gaming setup, and I have the because I used to previously change my keyboard every 6 months. So now after shifting to a mechanical keyboard, I feel like I am much more comfortable with lobos, because I sometimes I press the keys like very hard. My keystrokes are like sometimes very can be very noisy, and sometimes that's why I easily damage the my keyboard. Yeah, and I damaged the keyboard again, guys. I was like talking to Hello, the tournament admin, like 2 days back about like because my current mechanical keyboard it lasted for almost like 16 months, which is actually a record because
Yeah,
previously like my other keyboards only last for like 3 to 4 months, and this one lasted for 16 months. So I think Hello also asked me like which brand is it, and so I was thinking like, oh, it lasted for 16 months. That's a record. And yesterday when I was like playing some practice games with my teammates, and the reverse button wasn't working, so I have to buy a new one now.
since you
Yeah, I
And
mentioned
think
then,
I
what's your fate? Like, which weapon do you not like the most?
not like the most. I would feel like I would say rocket. I'm a bit. Sometimes I feel like very uncomfortable with rocket, and because actually sometimes I get even killed with just one rocket smashing me. So usually like that shouldn't happen, right? Because if you are on full health or like at least 75% of your health, I find sometimes I get killed, even if like one rocket hit, like just barely touches you, I get smashed immediately. While for the opponent, I like my opponent will be left with at least 1 HP.
I
So that
think
part I always felt like very, yeah, very complicated.
it's probably because of lag when someone has lag and killing you
Yeah,
with
the
one
lag.
rocket.
That's why like stop lagging, dude. Like that's the yeah.
You mentioned
That's
that
why
you
like
play.
even. Hmm?
Sorry, say it, say it.
Yeah, that's why the pings actually like even there is a lot of difference between having a big ping of 100 and 150. You never know the how much difference the lag is gonna make. Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, yeah, what were you saying?
I wanted to ask you about Carnage. Can you tell us more about your team, when it was formed, how did you guys come together, and what are your goals for the future? And also, how did you come up
Oh,
with the name?
oh, Karnage. I think it's you guys need to ask Ramesh. He was in this team before. He and Eric, they were like been in this team for a while. I joined this team like maybe 1.5 years ago, I guess. At that time, that was the first because like when I joined this team, I think not this team. When I joined Toll team, I think I made friends with Eric and Ramesh first. So we used to play, me and Ramesh, we used to play like 101. Even though I don't like 101 mode, I used to play like 101 games with him. So that's why we became friends. And then we started playing like 2v2, 3v3 versus with Eric, Inglorious, and other of my teammates. So that's how I joined the team. And I'm very thankful for letting me join the team, even though I don't know right now, even none of, I don't think we even know who is the captain of Sam Carnage, because I would say it is maybe
They
like,
say it's you.
no, he's just lying. Who said that? Ramesh?
Ram, yeah.
Yeah, he's an habitual liar. Sorry, Ramesh. Sorry for exposing you. I think I would say he's the captain because he has been in the team longer than me. Yeah, I would say he's the captain based on the seniority. Yeah, maybe also Eric. Yeah, he's here. I just came and I listened. Hey, you are the captain, Ramesh. Yeah, but he doesn't have, even in our server, he does not have the administrator role. You
He's
know,
going to change his
he
name
don't.
now, Captain Ramesh.
Yeah, in our team server only, Eric and I have the administrator role. We just because we cannot fully trust Ramesh with this one. He's gonna invite some other random guy because he's like very innocent. You know, he's gonna invite some other guys to our team server. So and some bot also because these guys play some with some bots. You know, the one they have been playing in off topic similar to one they play some T bot or something. I don't know. I don't remember. So that's why I removed the administrator role from Ramesh. Yeah, that's why saying like Akut Talika would have been in CC by now. Exactly. That's why we
That's
removed
true.
the yeah. Because he's gonna invite some random because he has already tried to convince me and Eric several times. Back couple of I think it was last year he asked us to add one or another guy to our team, and then we didn't know like only he knows that guy, and he's saying, "Hey, can we add this to? He's my friend," and then we said, "No, no, no, we don't know. Like we are not comfortable adding some stranger to the our server because like." We talk about some personal things. So yeah, nothing like against the TOS or like gossiping or something, but things we do not like we are not allowed to talk in the whole team. We discuss in our server.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
Like
why. Yeah,
personal things and stuff
yeah,
like that.
He's like, what
yeah.
have you been discussing? I'm just kidding.
Nothing gossiping or against like bad mouthing or anybody or someone. Especially more personal things, about our life.
No,
That's the thing we discuss
that's
more.
any server. That's any private like server.
Yeah.
You're just more open.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Because in Tall Team server, you cannot be that. Sorry, guys, you cannot be that. Uh, you cannot reveal some personal things. I feel like it's better we talk
It's
about
more
those things
public.
in
It's more
yeah,
public than private. That's all.
yeah. Especially like when we because we even in our private channels like we talk more freely compared to uh, other channels, especially the public ones. So yeah, that's another reason.
And then you were saying what was the goals for the team for the future? I don't know if you
Hmm.
said
Uh, Goals for our team. I hope like we were talking about like speaking about the current tourney. I was talking to Eric and Ramesh about it, and they are telling him like this might be the last tourney for team's tourney for us because we have been playing this all of these like these guys joined the server before me. I think we are both of them. I think Eric was the first one to join, like in like early 2021, and then Ramesh. So it's been like several years for them. And Eric is like he started his college, and Ramesh is also uh, older now, and I cannot also like keep on going like this. So I was telling him, let's do our best for this tourney, and he was telling us, oh, you should carry us and get us win some trophy, and so we can retire with some with some dignity. Yeah, 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 yeah. Anyway, like
don't
we are
make
not that. Mm.
don't
Yeah,
make
we
it
are not that.
depressing.
Yeah, because we have one emoji in our server. Like, it's I think like it's like somebody who's like depressed, and the emoji name is uh like Ramesh after every tourney. That's the image. Like
I
yeah,
have
it's
to see
like a
that. I gotta see
yeah,
it.
it's a yeah. I will send you guys. It's like a Pepe crying emoji, and it is named after Ramesh. Like Ramesh after every tourney. Yeah. So he was like really disappointed. I remember like after last 101 or the 101 Ray Browser tourney, like Romesh was like very close to getting third place in Ray Browser tourney. Yeah, and some of us even thought that he won the third place. The one which Aban won the first place. I think that one.
Yeah.
Romesh was like very close. He was like very close to third position. So I think he was like very disappointed after the tourney, and we were just telling him, that maybe we can do well for one of the team tourneys. And the thing is, like, we don't practice much like other guys, other teams, and most of us are busy. And Ricky has been busy lately with his university, and I have the university work as well, and Ramesh with his work. So we don't get much time to practice. And Ramesh, this guy comes active very late. Like for both Rick and I, when Ramesh becomes active, that's like after 12 a.m. and he stays online like till early morning. That's when he plays. But for Eric and I, at that time it's very difficult for us. So we rarely practice. And even if we practice, like we practice for like one day and then we stop playing for like the next 2 to 3 days. So yeah, I think artwork does make a lot of difference because some of the tourney winners, I remember like when they first joined the server, they were not that, not taking any credit from them. I'm telling that they were not that good compared to their current form, especially Kittle. I remember like Kittle, like when he first joined, and we all of us were really surprised, when he beat Diamond Blade back in 2024 for the Lobos
Of
tourney.
course, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember like we were used to, because at that time when the season started, all of us we used to play the challenges together. We used to complete challenges together. Like when the freshers, all of us there, we say somebody like shares the link, and then all of us they play the complete the challenges together. So Skittle also was one guy who used to join us back then. So I remember him. Then he joined Smash Crew, and then he heard that he practiced a lot with those guys, and he became very good. And also Aban, also I remember, and he joined the game and later winning tourneys. And I think that applies to many of the guys now, who are like really good right now, but compared to when they joined the server, and now they are much better. And if
And
you look at the trajectory for, sorry guys, if we look at the trajectory for like our team, like we have been like playing. I was telling these guys, we have been like playing for several years, and our trajectory is still the same. We haven't been like reached anywhere. So it's just telling them, let's practice more. And ever since the tourney announced, like Romesh has been like pinging me and Eric every day for practice. Yeah.
I think Ramesh won't quit SK if we will have first official hat holder tourney.
Mm, yeah, I think he has talked about it before. Yeah, he really likes those at all. And yeah,
I think
and
he was asking for a while for a holder.
yeah, I think maybe I'm not so sure. I don't. Maybe like then you guys need to, if there is like a special reward for at all the training, then I think that would be
Yeah.
make sense.
you get
Otherwise,
the big hat.
yeah, and also I like for the first tourney in your friendly SK server. Do you guys remember like you arranged like the team's tourney? You had the three games, like you need to play score target, hat holder, and CTF. Do you remember that tourney?
Yeah, the crazy one.
That was a
Yeah, back
long
in
time ago.
yeah, back in yeah, a long time ago. It was in like 2023, the end of 23, I believe. That tourney was good. Maybe if you can do something like that, I think that would be interesting. Other than just having a hat holder tourney, I think that would be better.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
can
I
do
hope you
something
can.
like this. I mean, I
Yeah,
would
but
go
it
with
will be
stuff
challenging.
crazy for official tourneys, but I don't know if the community like something like that.
Yeah, yeah. The, organizing a tourney is like it's really difficult job. Even though many feel like they can do it, but after seeing so many tournament admins, I think it's a very difficult job.
And then
Yeah, that's another reason. Hmm?
which tournament did you like and enjoy participating in the most?
Participating the most, the CTF tourney, even though I feel like very sad for Screen. So what happened? I think the city of tourney really tried its best. The city of tourney was very interesting, even though, like I said, like in the beginning, I'm not much of a CTF player, but that city of tourney was actually quite interesting.
Is
Yeah,
it
and
just because you don't like really play capture the flag that much?
yeah, and also I never thought like playing. We were connected on VC at that time, and I never thought like it would be that much interesting. Like I mentioned, like I don't play that many like teams games or any other uh, games outside of Smash Cut. So when we started playing CTF on voice chat, I found it to be like very interesting, and it was very like we were talking to Ramesh all the time. Like it was very interesting. I feel like if we have a like a voice chat for private CTF, I think like inbuilt voice chat within the game, I think that would make really interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I feel like the lag would be a problem then.
And then, what kind of tournaments would like do you prefer? Like solo or
Oh,
teams?
yeah. If I say that, would I think like don't say I'm saying it as a moderator because I'm just as a player because I feel like some someday somebody's gonna uh say, oh, just because a moderator us we are getting a turning, nothing like that. As a player, I would say like a FFA tourney would be interesting. The one similar to the one uh, uh, Screen did means for his first tourney, even though it was on the sport and there were like two different podiums. I think for FFA tourney, I think it's better to have two separate podiums if it is on the sport. So that I would prefer to see that kind of tourney in the future. And so, yeah, probably if that tourney happens, and that will be my last tourney. Then, yeah, because I'm old now, so I cannot keep on playing. Yeah.
Yes, you can keep playing. You got this.
Um,
Exactly.
I wish that was true, but I'm getting old now. My reflexes are getting slow.
We had Fobster playing SK, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like 80 years old right now.
For 80 years, I think the older one, it was Substo, right? I think
yeah.
he could be like 60 now, maybe. Yeah. I cannot imagine playing this game when I'm at 60 years old. If this game lasts, I hope it lasts, but I don't think I can imagine.
Be so fun.
Like, it's
All of us
so,
would meet when we'll be old and play this
yeah.
game.
Yeah, I was like really surprised when they told me Pubster was like 56 back in like 2021. I was like very surprised. I think he still plays the game. Somebody posted a screenshot with Pubster in like some public games. I think that's very good dedication from him. And I
Yeah.
hope he comes back to the server someday.
Yeah. And you said
Hmm.
in the beginning that you have a high score in Lava Pit. As far as I know, you also have a high score in Boneyard and Snow Park, a 25, if I'm not wrong, in Snow Park. If you
Yeah.
remember, how was those moments for you when you were playing and getting those high scores?
Yeah, like I said, like I've always been like getting good, like world record scores within the first 100 seconds, and then somehow it's all about controlling your nerves. And if you can, like many of those regular high score guys like Diamond Blade, Excellence, Kajol, I think they have like very good like control. They know how to control their nerves, and once you get used to that feeling, and then you can easily get high scores. So I still remember like when I got my first high score on Lava Pit. I still remember my last weapon was uh, invincibility. I had like 21 skills left with like 5 or 6 seconds left, and then I thought the top five score was 21. So I wasn't trying to be that hard, and but somehow one guy he jumped from the top and landed just close to me, and then fortunately for me, I had the invincibility. So that's why I got the That my first high score, and my hands were like my fingers were like shaking because like I was really messed up. Even though I am the leaderboard admin, I have to make sure that the submission is in the proper format. So I didn't even touch the screen for like 5 minutes. I just made sure I took the screenshot first and then copied in my local computer to make sure I have the proof. That was like really nervous moment for me. But for my second and third one, it wasn't that much. Especially for my second one, my submissions on uh, the snow park, I wasn't uh, that nervous because like I never imagined I would get to 25 kills. Like when I go to like 15, 16 kills within the first 100 seconds, then it hit me. Oh, there is a chance that I can make it to the leaderboard at least. And usually I'm like I mentioned, I mess up in the first uh last like 40 to 60 seconds. I really play bad during that time. And somehow I got like lucky with some weapons. And I feel like it's all about like, some skill and you need the luck also. And like my opponents were like not that uh, far from me. And I had the perfect, like I still remember, like I got three multi smash from with bullets. And then for the last kill with 24 kills with one kilo, like 5 or 6 seconds left. I got the bullet again. So no, I just remember. I forgot whether it was bullet or cannonball. Anyway, for that, I think it was the bullet. I got the perfect weapon again. So that's why I go to 25. And for the boneyard also, I prior to that score on 20, I got a couple of like 17 for I played like continuously for like 1 hour. I was close to getting like close to 16, 17 on most of those games. So I kept on playing, and for that game, I got 20 kills. And honestly speaking, I wasn't that much nervous. And for the next immediate game, like after 1 or 2 games, I got the again 20. And the funny thing is that I was nervous for that one because I had like 20 kills with 10 seconds left. And for that one, I missed a shot with uh, the rockets. That's the thing that's why I said earlier that I don't like rockets. When I'm nervous, I usually miss it with rockets. And every time, like it happened again recently with uh, the tunnels also. And
Yeah.
I had like 21 kills with the uh, like 20 seconds left, and for the last 20 seconds I did not get any kills, and I missed several shots with the straight shooters that game. So yeah, it's all about like controlling your nerves. Like can control your nerve and be like calm and cool, I think you can get high scores very easily.
Yeah, and not to
Yeah,
rush when you have 30 or
yeah,
left.
yeah. Yeah, because I don't feel like, because if you have been playing this game for long, I think you should be like comfortable enough to get at least like 10 to 15 kills within the first 80 to 100 seconds. But the last couple of seconds, that's the most important one. I feel like many of the regular submission guys, they would agree with me. It's all about like controlling your nerves, and if you do really well during the last 30 to 60 seconds, I'm pretty sure you will easily get really high scores.
And then, do you usually play solo or with friends?
You mean with my teammates? Or
Yeah.
oh no, I usually mostly play solo because, like I said, Eric is also busy, and Ramesh, he comes online during odd hours for both of us. So we rarely play together, and when we play together, it will be like with some private games with our own team members, like Inglorious, or maybe we invite Ramesh invite somebody from other team. Yeah, so we don't play that much together. Yeah, that's why we don't recruit other players also. Like we only recruit players we are team based on friendship, not because we take players based on how good they are at this game. Like if we know someone and we are very close to them, and so obviously that's the main criteria for our joining our team. Like we don't judge anyone. That's why even Ramesh is in our team. Otherwise, we would have kicked him a lot many years ago. Sorry, Ramesh. Is he still here? Ramesh, are you here?
I think he
I
is
think
here.
he's, I think you and maybe he's gonna message me later.
And then outside of Smash Cards, what other games do you enjoy playing?
To be honest, you guys, I really don't play any other games. Like I said, first game I played, it was like Mario Kart. Like when I was young, and then played Most Wanted, NFS Most Wanted, the Carbon, and Underground, NFS Underground. After that, I stopped playing games because I was focused on my studies during my uh, school years, and yeah, I really don't play that many games. Even I used to play that some mobile games when I was in university, if that counts. Yeah, I used to play the Subway Surfer. When the Android first emerged, like everybody they were playing that game. And the other
Yeah.
one, Angry Birds, and the other one, what was that good? The Flappy Birds. Do you guys remember that game?
Flappy Bird. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
was
feel like
so
really
good.
old. I don't think these guys would know that game. Hey, Chad, do you guys know about Flappy Bird?
It
I
might be
don't
too
think.
young for that. I'm
We
just
knows
Yeah,
Angry
these guys
Birds.
are too young. I don't think they would know about Flappy Bird. Yeah, it was quite
no.
popular at the time.
Even Angry Birds
So,
was feels like so long ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, so long ago because
Poor
they
bird.
lost the
Just
hype.
launched
Yeah,
those
and
birds.
yeah, I also used to play Angry Birds on Facebook. Like they had some collaboration with the Angry Birds, that company, their company, and they used to have some uh, some competition, so you can compete with your friends on Facebook as well. So I used to play that several years ago. Yeah. Oh, somebody knows Flappy Bird. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, Flappy Bird. Oh, I hate that game with passion. After some time, after reaching some point on Flappy Bird, you feel like, oh, how am I gonna pass this one? So it's really annoying. If you have some anger issues, Flappy Bird is not. You will just literally feel like throwing away your mobile.
And I think Miss Yako asked something, and we also had in mind to ask you these questions. Question: have you
Yeah, sure,
become a
Sagar.
mod on Toll Team?
Oh, becoming a moderator. I expected this question. First of all, you need to be a really helpful person, and you need to have good communication skills. And we don't expect you to be too mature, but you should have some maturity. Yeah, and it's all about, like I mentioned, you need to, because uh, as moderator we have to help our community grow. So helpful mentality is the first thing we notice in our members who wish to be moderators. And also, like I mentioned, every region, we looking for some moderator. So I'm sure Royal Smash knows about it, but if there are too many kind of candidates from the that region, for especially from more, in the current case, most of the moderators are from Asia or India. So it depends on the region as well. Yeah.
And how
Yeah,
challenging?
there's not too many. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry,
There's not
sorry.
too many. My bad. Also,
Yeah,
there's not a lot of
basically, like I mentioned, yeah, we basically, the main criteria, you need to be helpful. That's I think that's, and also uh, I feel like there are many candidates, but unfortunately, there are not many openings right now. Yeah.
But also, like these, like people ask this question all the time: what does it take to be a
Yeah,
moderator? And
yeah,
it's
and many like first of all like
you're telling them right now.
yeah, and like if you are like you do this just to become a moderator, I'm not so sure about that one because you need to have first of all like you need to have like a helpful mentality. You are supposed to uh, help the community because you enjoy doing it, not because like you want to be a moderator. So mods notice you. You are only doing it because you want to be a moderator. So I think like that's not a good thing, and you feel like if you do that, then after some time you feel like not enough commitment from your side, and you're just here because you play this game. So being helpful and good communication skills and at least some bare minimum maturity. Sorry, Ramesh. Yeah.
And then it's funny me asking this next question.
Mm.
Um, how challenging is it being a moderator?
Oh, it's challenging. I should say it's quite challenging, especially when we are dealing with some kids are like they can be too. Sometimes they make some things very personal. Even as a moderator, also even as a person, I can also do the same thing. But as somebody is older than most of these kids, I don't take these things personally because at the end of the day, you have your own personal life outside of the server, outside of internet, and you have your own life. So you should not get these kind of things get to you. But some of these things are like very annoying, and they take things very. I'm sure Royal Smash knows about these things. Like
I know.
they take, yeah, they could resort with personal insults. It's not like I can get back to you. I can get it back to you easily, but I don't do it because you're not. Yeah, because you are supposed to be the mature one.
Yeah, we're not
So
supposed to
if
be
you,
at be in
yeah,
that position
yeah,
to do that.
because like you're not getting anything. Like some people are there just keyboard warriors. You can see many of them doing it on like Twitter, especially on Twitter. That's why I stopped using Twitter nowadays because
No,
there are so many. Yeah, on YouTube
like
comments also there are like
Yeah.
you
yeah
know,
because many people.
like for example, a user that comes in with a crazy name, like, and you tell them like, all right, can you just change the name? And they like all you have to do is just change the name and we'll move on. Like it doesn't have to be that serious, and you have to go
Yeah,
through
like you
paragraphs
don't
of
have to be
speaking to
too
them.
serious. Yeah,
Just
yeah,
just do what you're told and move on. Like, and
yeah.
it
Move
doesn't make
on.
sense to have, you know.
Yeah, because we are because this is a private server and the rules are set accordingly to what developers want. So it's not like we are making things up based on our wishes. We don't do that one. We are just
No, no,
following what the developers want from us. So
it's
it's
so
nothing personal, guys. I feel like many sometimes when I speak harshly to those guys, some people they say you need to be chill. I'm perfectly chill, but it's the rules are rules. So it's not like I I can do my too much about it. Yeah,
and that's why I tell them too. I'm like, if you notice, like in some chats, I'm like, just please don't
yeah,
waste my time. I'm like
yeah,
straightforward. Are you here
yeah.
to
That's
troll
the
this chat?
straightforward.
Like, just be honest with
Yeah,
me.
yeah, like if you are
That's all.
here to play the game, talk with the community, then we are more than here to help you. There are so many people who do that, but some people who are just here to troll and they get on our nerves. And so, yeah,
No, but also to the trolls that do listen to this, what is the point of trolling if you're just going to get banned? We're just going to catch you and just we'll move on.
yeah,
That's what I never
obviously,
understood
like
too.
many people they think that we are not noticing because at least some mods are online at all times. Not maybe during the early hours from my time zone, but at least some mods are like spying on the chat all the time. Like even if we do not respond it immediately, we just forward it to our mod chat about it. Just this guy is doing this, and yeah, many people they don't know about it, but that's the truth. Like even if you know that your no mode is there to notice your behavior, but some modes are they are watching, and we just go even like we go through the message logs also, and we just inform other modes as well. Yeah.
Horizontal, I
So
can
it's
take the next question if you want, because
yeah.
these are going to get funnier as they go. So the next follow up question was like, what are the issues that like you or I deal on a daily basis? But obviously, we've given many examples. So he's giggling in the background. So
You
what's the
have
weirdest or the most difficult moderator situation that you've had to handle so far?
I think it was
Is
back in
definitely
yeah, it was back in the end of 2024
that's what the
or
tournament.
early 2023. Yeah, because several of the moderators, like their accounts got disabled, you know, because like they sometimes these people they joke about age or something, and even you don't have to be joke about your age. You can simply say some some forums response, like some people say like, oh, how many days are in a week, and you respond with 7, and then that person will report you to the Discord team for underage behavior, and the Discord will immediately suspend your account. It happened to me also, but they didn't suspend my account. I had to change my password. I know who did the said one, but I'm not gonna say it. But they didn't suspend my account. But for others, their account got suspended, and they had to verify the age. For me, luckily, I only had to change my password. I was like quite surprised because I never joke about my age. I just responded like, you don't have to say, like I said, you don't have to say I'm 8 years old, I'm 11 years old. You can just respond to some question like just say 11, and that person will report you to the Discord. And Discord being immature as always, they will, because it's entire thing is like automated, so they will come immediately either suspend or ask you to change your password. Luckily for me, they asked me to change my password. Yeah, I could not log into my account. I was like surprised. What happened? But for other guys, they need to wait for like at least for like several weeks. Uh, yeah, that was like at that time, like not many moderators were online, and I was the only moderator active at that time. So they were like, I think many of the the BCs they come online around like late night. So I have the mobile notification on, so that's why I don't check the chat most of the time. But due to mobile notification, and if somebody pings me, I'll just appear immediately due to the mobile notification. Yeah, I think that would say
Uh,
that was the most challenging period for me.
What's
I
something
tell them all
most
the time not
people
to bother you.
Yeah,
what's something most people don't realize about what it's like being
yeah. I think like many people they just think they just want to be a moderator because of the mod font. Yeah, I feel like sorry guys. I know many when you want to be the moderator because you get to have some uh, mod font and maybe some gems, but and also some people think, oh, we'll be like getting some first-hand information about the game from the developers, but yeah, that's not the case. They don't discuss those kind of things with us.
I think you guys are like superheroes. What you guys doing every day, checking each red and you
Yeah,
answers to people
yeah, I
and
think it's
stuff
quite
like that.
challenging.
It's so time
Yeah, because
consuming.
yeah, time consuming, and some of these guys can take it personally. Like, when you're warning someone, you're telling them not to do, even if they are your friend. Even I told this to Ramesh as well. Like, he used to, annoy me with roles before he became a moderator as well. So I tell him, even if I had to tell him, Ramesh also, even though we are very close friends, but, there are some things you should not do against the rules. So it's nothing personal. I tell all those guys, even though outside of the server, I am a very friendly person. And if you need any help with the game, and it's a genuine help. I always try my best to help. but don't joke about rules, server rules, because even though like it's just server rules, but we have to be take those things seriously. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You guys also have a lot of patience. I wouldn't have such a patience
Yeah,
with
Oh,
people.
patience
I
is a
would
lot of.
ban them.
Yeah, because even though we have the power, it's easier to deal with, like just in because I have noticed in some servers like you can get banned for like some things, even though many say people say like the ultimate server they are like very can be very silly, rules can be silly, but I have seen like many servers with even sillier rules. They will get like there is no appeals or something, you can get banned for having some display username that goes against their rules. Even in our server, we just ask them. We usually give them a chance to, rectify the error. But in many servers, they don't even do that. They uh, uh, just simply ban you.
Exactly.
Yeah, Mr. Ako in this case is right. You need to if you are looking for status or price or something as a mod, I don't think it would work well for you. Even if you become a moderator, like you will get eventually you'll get bored.
And from your perspective as a mod, what's something you would like to see change or improve? Told himself.
Uh, I feel like the most of the people they are on the server because they play the game. So the future of the server depends on the game. I'm very serious about that one, and I hope the developers they take it as a priority because I see many of the long time members leaving the community, and one of the main reason behind it is because they have been playing this game for so long, and eventually you will get bored. That's part of life. Uh, so the developers they need to take good care of improving the community, and I feel like now Luke he being active in chat at times is also helping the community. Yeah, I think that's the yeah. SK is getting boring. Mike is I cannot disagree with you, Mike. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, because I was like really recently. Did you guys play the Hobby Roads with the developers? Luke, yeah. Did you guys play?
Yeah, I tried Obiro for like
Yeah, I
I
played
minutes
the
and
tried
race
stuff.
them.
mode. I tried the race mode with the developer with Luke. I found it to be very interesting, actually. Yeah,
It's more
even though
like
when
a
I was
chill game for me, at least. More like when you have a stressful day, you can play OB Roads after, and it's like a chill
yeah,
game compared to
exactly.
SK.
So yeah, so like I said, the future of the community depends on the game. If the game is dead or boring, many people they will just prefer to leave the server. So I hope the developers take pay more attention. I know they are paying attention, but and also some things are not that easy to implement. And even if they want to implement, some things are like can be very costly, time consuming, as well as it takes a lot of storage, and it may lead to some issues, further issues in the future. So they need to consider all these factors and implement new things. So especially for the season, when they introduced the season, I found it to be very interesting because prior to the seasons, I was just playing this game to grind level. So once I completed the level, then I didn't have much to do for like I reached 150 in like back in April 2023, and I didn't have much to do for next 2 months until they released the season. So now the season uh, has been going on for like more than 2 years. So yeah, we just completed 2 years. Did anyone notice? Because the season first started in like June, right?
Yeah, it was
Early,
summer.
yeah,
Yeah,
late May, because I remember they introduced the beta announcement for the season back in like end of May. They gave us like 1 week for the beta testing, and then They released it officially in June, so it's been like more than 2 years now, and I feel like the seasons has come to like a mature stage. Unless they come implement something new, I feel like they should stop the season and come up with new uh rank modes or some tournaments within the game ecosystem, rather than on a Discord server within the game, some tournaments, I know some games they have that one, but something like that it would be more interesting. And for the viewers, like many people have been asking about the rank 101 mode. So I think I really think that that thing is coming soon, because if we believe what Luke said, they were like planning a big update for the next season. So I feel like that's what coming next. Either it's going to be some leaderboard or some game mode, or the next season also it will be. I think it will be a very huge season. Yeah, I hope they won't disappoint anyone, because the last season was quite subpar in my opinion.
And then, can you
Uh,
tell us what changes you've noticed in Taltine since you joined the server compared to what it is now?
Compared to earlier, I feel like the conversation. Uh, Sorry, guys, the quality of the conversations reduced a little bit. Yeah, that's what I noticed now, but it's not anybody's fault. It's just, it's the time. It's with time it happens. I feel like when I first joined, like there were like so many engaging conversations, and many players like they want to play the game. And nowadays, like many people, they just want to chat more than play the game. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand their point of view, because many of us have been playing for many years, and like you cannot play all the time. Even if you play for like couple of hours, you get bored. So unless you play with your friends, I know you guys play together. I think so within the VC and all. I think it will make it really interesting. Yeah, and
And I
also the
get what
other
you
thing you, mm. Yeah, and also
I
I feel that the other thing they want to implement. I mentioned in suggestions earlier. Like I feel like the content program is not helping the actual content creators, because like there is a 18 plus eligibility, and I feel you will earn more from YouTube if you have like get to the monetization. uh, so
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, if they want to support the content creators, they can give more reach to the content creators rather than with the Nexus support, content creator support program. That's a cool idea, but it's not going to help the content creators not going to make too much of a difference unless they provide like a different reach for the content creators within the community. Then I think it would make a lot of difference.
I think we will see some improvements. As you said, maybe update. The only improvement I really want to see updated lag issues and servers,
Yeah, I
better
feel like,
servers.
yeah, because like I said, like the game is tied with the server. If the game is boring and it gets dying, then obviously it's gonna affect the server as well. So and also I know that developers are very busy. So if some of them they tend to be like more active in chat when they are free, I think that would also help the game a lot as well. Because initially I thought the game had a good viewer base or good reach, but compared to other games, uh, like the reach of this game is actually very very low. I think the game has a lot of potential compared to other games. Like those Roblox and all. No offense to Roblox guys, but that game sucks. I tried to watch some videos on YouTube, and I was like, "What is this game?" And some other games as well. I don't want to name, but not because I'm saying like I play SK, but I feel like SK is much better and has a good potential compared to those games. Yeah, only problem is the reach. I feel like the developers need to do more to get to elevate the current level. Yeah.
Yeah, because this game is very big in I think like Europe and India.
Yeah,
But
in Asia, and also I've been seeing several people from my home state in India. So I was like quite surprised because when I first joined, there wasn't that many people. So and nowadays, like there are many people who speak the same mother tongue as mine. So I was a bit surprised initially. Where are these people coming from? Like we didn't have anyone from my place. Like when I first joined, now there are many people. So the viewership is increasing. So if the developers they do more to increase the reach, I think the game has a lot of potential to become really popular.
And now we have a funny question.
she's been waiting to ask this question.
I think I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
been
sure, sure.
waiting for this question. Do you remember the
Yeah,
first person you ever banned on Toll Team and what exactly happened?
first person I banned. Does it include temporary ban or like permanent ban?
Perma ban.
Permanent ban. Sorry guys, it's been so many years player members, so I don't really remember because I was surprised earlier, like so I checked mine and Eric's count. So Eric has around like close to like 900 something, and I have
What?
like close to like 600.
Wait, you could
Yeah,
check. Wait, you could keep track of how many bands you have.
yeah. You can just check the within the chat within our board blog channel, and then
I
you can
never knew
separate
that.
it. Yeah, you can just check the band based on board log alone, not all the overall server. So we have a lot of bands. So yeah,
God.
especially there are like some people, when they cross a certain line, we immediately ban them. Like we don't give them a chance to appeal. So there is a certain line which you should not cross because some offenses are like they need that require immediate ban from the server. So yeah, that's why we have a lot of bans.
But do
Some
you
of
remember
them
the
But we
are
first
do
one?
give we do give a lot of chance to most people, especially if they are like interested in the game and they actively engage in conversations, like conversation related to Smash Cards. We give them a lot of chance, to rectify their behavior. It's not like we will immediately ban you because you said some bad word.
That's
We
what
don't
they
do that.
think.
No? Yeah, that's what they think. Like we immediately ban them. No, we try to have a conversation them in appeals. We mute them so we can have like a personal conversation, to understand our point. If we try to do that conversation in general or any public channels,
You
then
can't.
other people will get. Yeah, we can like we prefer that one, but some people will. In my earlier days, I think that was a problem. Like when we are talking to some people, then others will get into the conversation and then they will try to pick a fight over the issue. So we try to mute them first and then have a conversation in appeals channel so we can talk to them. Oh, you're not supposed to do this one. You have to follow the rules, and we just verify the age if that's confirm comes to that point. Yeah,
But the first thing they ask though when they get to appeals, am I banned now?
yeah.
It's the first question.
And some of these kids like they cannot distinguish between mute and ban. Yeah, so I find it funny at times. Like for some, even they come to appeal, like, "Hey, am I banned now?" No, you're just muted. Yeah,
I've never seen how it's like to be used, but I think it's a bit funny. What
It's
happens there?
very,
you
very.
haven't been to appeals. Like
No, I don't
most
think
of the
so.
tournament admins have been to appeals.
I was
Oh boy.
muted by the bot
You haven't
once
been.
for 1 hour only.
You have never been muted by the bot.
one
Oh, most
hour
of
at
the
least.
tournament. most of the tournament admins get muted by this one, by the smashing board, call board,
Mihai, was
because
you
they send
killed
yeah,
for posting
yeah.
a message?
I remember. Yeah, I don't want to get into the details. Like most of I thought all the tournament admins, including HH, also got muted because
because of
I'm
the
quite surprised.
because of the posting.
Yeah, all of them they got muted because some of them they send too many images for the during the tourney or something. Yeah, so they got muted, and yeah, even screen. Most of those guys, like they've been to appeal instead. But since the intention wasn't to spam, we just unmute them immediately. I don't know about from the Los Angeles and all, but other guys they all have been to appeal and they were tournament admins. Yeah, but not for the bad reason, like for spamming or something, but because the board sometimes think you are spamming. Like if you send like more than 4 or 5 attachments together.
Sammy is
Yeah.
asking if you feel bad for banning people.
Bullying Daniel, no, it's not about like it's not like I don't consider like that. No, sometimes we just that's why I said earlier. Some people they perceive like when we are telling them something, they think like we are being rude to them, but we are just trying to follow the rules. Even the same set of rules applies to us also as moderators. We also have to follow the rules, yeah, and sometimes we have to speak harsh to them to make sure they follow the rules. So it's nothing personal. Like I don't feel any comfort in being harsh to them. Sometimes also I know I'm also feel apathetic to them, but the situation they need to follow the rules. Yeah, the rules are the same for everyone.
And then after we get off this podcast, we're gonna mute horizontal so she could understand what it's like to be in appeals.
What happens in a
Yeah, I thought she was being there because I was very surprised because I don't
remember
remember.
because
Yeah,
I don't know if I have that channel available or something. I really don't
uh,
remember. I only know that the bot muted me when I tried to forward a message from the browser server to SK server with the winners. I was muted for
uh,
1 hour and I was like, oh okay, I'm muted.
like yeah, more because like most people like they are not aware about these too many attachments. Like in the past, so many people they get muted because of this one. Because actually, in like channels or threads like costume rating and all, they send a lot of and also the Smasher Hall of Fame thread. Like they send a lot of screenshots together and they get muted if it is more than 6. So yeah, yeah, that we fixed that problem. Like that muted members having permissions to talk in general. Yeah, we fixed that problem. It was due to beginner smashers having uh, access to that send message from. Yeah, Eric he found the issue and we fixed it. Yeah.
And then apart from Flash as a Smash Cards player and a tall team moderator, what can you tell us about Flash the person? Like
Oh,
what hobbies do you have?
personally, I
And
would say I'm been to like I've been to like many uh, continents. I would say, yeah, this is my third continent I've been living, and I'm also older now, maybe like not too old, but I'm older than most of other guys. And I've been like, we see, I'm a graduate student, and I'm being like, nowadays things are more hectic for me because of my academic requirements. I have to meet certain criteria, and that's another reason why Los Angeles left the game because we are doing the same thing. I would say so. I can understand why he left the game because he has been playing this game for many years, and now the time has come for him to focus on his personal life. So yeah, I think that's the same for me also nowadays. Yeah, I'm fine. And now I'm having my summer vacation, but for me, there is no summer vacation. I have to, I'm expected to work all the time. And when I get some time, I play Smash cards. And guys, I'm not on online all the time. You may feel like I'm all the time because I have the mobile notifications on. So my keep my mobile close to me, and if somebody pings me, I respond if I see the message immediately. Otherwise, and once I check the ping, I immediately close my mobile and then focus on my work. So I only like if you see me like chatting there, that means I'm either playing the game or like talking to my friends. That's the time I am online. Otherwise, like I'm not active. Yeah.
And then like what hobbies do you have?
Hobbies. I'm not much of a like hobbies. I would say I enjoy and I live in Taiwan now, so we have a lot of hiking and hiking places here. So I enjoy hiking and
You enjoy eating
yeah,
as well?
eating and I enjoy like yeah, because in here in Taiwan the local food is amazing and you get to try a lot of cuisine from various countries and I think the food is great and yeah, and also I enjoy like listening to podcast on like YouTube and Facebook. And also I enjoy reading news. And also that's the thing, like as many of these kids are in high school or going to be high school, so that's thing. Always like try to read more. Try to because now we're like in our generation, like we didn't have access to like AI or other technologies. So
Yeah.
with the technology, I think it will be even though their life is going to be improved, but there will be a lot of drawbacks as well because we study the drawbacks of AI in my field. So it's not going to be easy for them, even though the AI is going to make their life easier. But individually speaking, I think there will be a lot of setbacks, which many of these guys they need to be well prepared when they join the workforce or join university or something. So they need to be like very because when I was growing, like I didn't have anybody to tell them this kind of thing. So yeah, so that's the thing. Always have pick some hobby and be connected with your family and friends, and try to build positive relationships with everyone. Try not to get into too many negative aspects of your life. And yeah, I think that's the advice I have to give. Many of these kids. Yeah, I can give you the guys advice because I'm much older than most of these kids. Yeah,
When we get
yeah,
off this call, we're gonna see who's older.
yeah. I think yeah because she knows my real name because I had to share my personal email with her. So I told her that the year mentioned uh, on my email is not my real name because that was the year when I finished my studies back then. Yeah.
Also, horizontal knows.
Your age?
Oh yeah,
Good.
yeah. I think many of these guys they know uh, our real names. Yeah,
No.
because at that time I only had like one email. Like I know many of these guys have their own like emails related to their YouTube or Discord, right? I use my real real username, so I had to share my real username. Yeah, because in my username my real name is there. Yeah, so I
And
had to.
I did the same thing at first when I had to. I forgot
Mm,
why. I think it was for the like it was
uh,
having access to something. And you were like,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah,
so you
and
lost your email," and I'm like,
mm.
My name is in the email."
And even my YouTube account also. I didn't have my, even though this YouTube account I created in 2023, but I never used it. So I was like, that's why prior to certain couple of months, you guys never see me or responding to any chat online on YouTube. channels because like my real name and my photo was there, you know. So I didn't want anybody to know. That's why I never commented on anybody's videos before. Now I have my own YouTube channel and YouTube account related to my Smash card, so I can just respond to as Flash. Yeah.
Shout it out. What's the YouTube channel?
Oh, everyone, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Flash TV. I'm thinking about like because like uh, some years ago, I think it was for the Allo's first tourney. It was a low burst tourney at that time. I used to stream the matches on our Discord server. So that's when whenever the match is happening, I just say, "Oh, Flash TV is live, guys. Don't just check out, come to the voice channel, voice chat to watch Flash TV." Yeah. So ever since that moment, I wanted to create a YouTube channel. At that time, there were some technical issues as well because I only have my office laptop, and that one, even though I get a good FPS and pings. I don't want like any like FPS fluctuations. So I used to play at like a 30 FPS only. And if I plan to record, then the FPS will drop, making it like difficult for me to play. So I used to. That's why I didn't have record many games prior to. But now I have a gaming laptop, so I can not respond, record. And yeah, I enjoy recording. I think it's quite fun. Yeah, except the editing part, I'm not too fan because some of these recordings can be like more than like 1 hour. So going through the recordings, it takes a lot of time, because I don't like feel comfortable putting some regular content, or like if I only put the content if I find it like interesting or from my point of view, like there should be some interesting aspect of some moments which I want to share with the Smash and community. Yeah, yeah. My channel is Flash TV, and you guys can find it on my. I have embedded it on my Discord profile. Yeah, that's. I wish that we could have something similar to our SK profile also. I think that will give a more reach
Yeah,
to the Smash Card content creators compared to the content program because not many people know about it, right? Many people they just know about either Rayday or Mall or Diamond Blade. For other members, I think they're some of because some of them make really good content. Because like I used to watch everybody's content when I'm having lunch break or something. I check out the videos, so I watch everybody who post the channel links there, especially who makes effort in like editing videos, not some flashy edits or effects, but some people they make some really good edits, and those videos are like very interesting to watch, and I watch them when I'm having my lunch break or dinner, so I watch those videos. Yeah.
Shout out to Flash TV. Please
Yeah, shout out to
subscribe.
Flash TV guys. Yeah, I'm surprised that I gained to like I think I have like 139 subscribers or something. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
subscribed
make it
today
help
with
me make
Friendly
it to
Escape.
1,000 subscribers, guys.
I
Yeah.
subscribed today with Friendly Escape because I noticed I didn't have subscribed, so I was like, oh, okay, let's subscribe with this one. I have to check him.
Because like I just mentioned, like I didn't subscribe to anyone at that time. Like I didn't know I could subscribe privately. I thought like all the subscriptions are public with the channel owners. So that's why I did not subscribe to anybody prior. But now I've subscribed to most of the Smasher contenders, yeah, especially those guys who make really effort in editing. Yeah, I enjoy watching their video. Yeah,
We have a question from Mihai.
yeah, yeah. Sure,
You
man.
mentioned about reading. He's asking you what kind of books do you prefer and if you have a favorite author.
From the
Oh,
novelist
the
himself.
books. When I said reading, it's nothing related to like those kind of reading. I mean, those are I read scientific reading papers or like academic. academic papers.
Like studies and research papers and stuff like
Yeah,
that, right?
studies and research papers, like new research that's happening in my field. So those kind of things I have to read, and it's not like I really enjoy, but I have to stay informed. That's what I have to tell everyone. Always be informed. Knowledge is power. So you
That's a
have to
fact.
be informed in, yeah, because now you have all the resources you want. Like when I was growing up, I didn't have that many resources like compared to many I have right now, or many of these guys now. And the technology was also not that developed at that time. And I got my computer, my own computer at the, I was like, well, I was in my college. I got that when I was in my college only. I got the first, my first laptop.
Wow.
Before that one, I used to share my laptop with my brother, my older brother, and he rarely gives to me his laptop at that time. Even though it was supposed to be a shared laptop, but eventually he got the ownership. Yeah, yeah. I know many of the younger siblings can relate to that one. Yeah, yeah. It's
Okay.
not a on the spot, Tony. The new Sammy SK was acting. No, it's not a on the spot. It's you have 1 week to complete, and you have like five rounds, right?
Yeah,
So with
5.
the third place, so you have like 6 rounds. So it will take at least 6 weeks. Yeah, sharing your PC with your family, I think that's the worst one. Especially your siblings, they will, intrude onto your accounts, and also you need to be careful. Make sure you have like separate logging, Windows logging, if you are using a share PC.
Yeah, to have like a username, password.
Yeah, even though like
Yeah,
if
but
they
you
are
can have
your
your own
family.
profile now.
Yeah, I mean the Windows profile that used to be a long time.
Yeah, you could have your own profile and just sign into whoever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just say your own sign in, and for
And even your own
some
password
like,
for wherever you go in.
yeah, for you can set your own password, and
Right.
like you can have like your own private vault even within your hard drive. So I think that may like even if you are using on a shared PC, like even your siblings, they can also accidentally leak your private information. So you need to be like very careful.
Do you guys have any other questions for Flash?
Yeah, you can you will get unbanned on October 15th. If you don't have any halts.
He's
If you
always
join using
working.
any alt, then it will be difficult. Yeah, and also always enable two-factor authentication. Yeah, because I see a lot of accounts are getting hacked easily these days. So you need to be like really careful. No, do not click into any suspicious links. I know many of these kids are very curious. They can be very curious about several things. So do
I
not
think
click
we're
on.
forced to have like authenticator too, right?
Yeah, yeah, authenticators. You can use the Microsoft Authenticator. I use the Microsoft Authenticator with my
Yeah, me
mobile,
too.
and also have the mobile
Google has it too.
enabled. Yeah, the mobile authentication enabled, phone authentication. So yeah, if you are using some accounts, especially like the Discord, Gmail, Google accounts, YouTube. I know some of these people. I think JTP also got his YouTube account last year or something. So yeah, I think he got it back, but you need to be like really careful on the internet. Many people aren't the same as they appear to be. Everyone like you cannot be like fully naive. You have to be like really careful, especially like many of these kids who are like 13, 14. So yeah, so you need to be like very careful. Yeah.
Are there any other questions? I'm shocked that no
Yes.
one's asking.
Yeah. Yeah. If you have any questions, you can ask me because I think it's like getting late for me. I can
Oh, we
maximum stay for like another 15 minutes. Yeah.
have a question.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can just ask me.
Yeah, they
Now
have
I
a
thought of like
question.
playing. Maybe we can play some games.
They have a question
With
about
the
Sammy and Zack. Can we have Sammy and Zack unbanned temporarily just 30 days?
I cannot make any like because
I
of that
got
one,
you.
man.
No.
Yeah, it's like there will be plenty. You guys
Sorry.
are young, so you will get to participate in like plenty of tourneys, and there will be like many tourneys happening in the future. Compared to when I joined, like even when in 2023 we had like two or three tourneys, two from like when I joined the Super Smashers tourney, but it started in like 2022, October or November, I think, and it ended in April 2023. So I don't think that should we should count that tourney. And then Los Angeles had its tourney in June 2023, and Raider had its tourney by the December, I think. Yeah. So basically, we had like two tourneys when I joined in 2023, and nowadays like we get like at least like three or five, more than five tourneys in a year, calendar year. So even though you miss out on one or two tourneys, there will be like plenty of tourneys in the future. And Dynab, he was in band at that time. We gave him a time to complete the match. It's not like he was out of the server. He was in the server when we were discussing his case, and yeah, so that's why he was able to play the game. Even though, yeah, I think he deserved the tourney, but some things I'm not allowed to say publicly. Yeah, but that's why we let him play. He was already there, and we think, and also for the attorneys, admin, and the staffs who work really hard. They deserve to have like a very good final, and that's why we let him play. Yeah.
Okay, any other
Uh,
questions?
yeah, if you guys have any, because I haven't talked like this in a long time, so it's almost like almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's crazy,
What's your
right? You see how
favorite?
time goes?
What's your
yeah,
favorite
because
color?
initially,
Ask Mike.
favorite color, I would say like I think it's very cliche to say my favorite color is blue, like maybe like light blue or navy blue, because I have so many shirts like blue, navy blue
I'm the
shirts.
same way.
Yeah,
Same way.
yeah, I think it's the same
It just
about things about
it
most
is. It's
men.
blue is more of like a
Yeah, and it
Like
um
the
goes well
sky?
with any other like pants or jeans
it
or
goes with
something.
everything.
Yeah, it goes with everything. So I feel like I have a lot of
And
blue.
and I've also read that if you're wearing blue and you're talking to someone, automatically
Mm.
makes them like in a better mood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And I don't like to wear like
I don't know.
too bright colors. Yeah, most of my clothes are like either white or blue,
Yeah.
and I have some black t-shirts. Yeah, yeah. I think I would say the blue is my favorite color.
Sabi is asking if you use a PC, a computer, or a laptop for
Oh,
playing.
I have a laptop. Like, yeah, I don't think I never owned a PC in my life. My first one, I had a laptop, and in my college also, I have owned like several laptops. Like, I'm really unlucky with laptops because most of my laptops they will have some issues within the 1 or 2 years, and then I will have to buy a new one. Even though I take good care of my laptop, but some things are like that with electronics. But it's the same opposite with my mobile phone. I've been using my iPhone XS for like almost like 5 years now. I never had any issue, uh, uh, and it's working like really well. But I cannot update to the latest version now, so I may buy a new phone soon. Yeah, that's the problem. They stopped uh, the
I
the app
I
update.
I support this last question.
Yeah, and I stopped using that much. I
You
mainly I
see?
use my mobile to take some photos and message my friends and family. Other than that, I don't do much with my mobile. So I don't feel the need to purchase a new one because unlike most of these kids, like I have to spend my own money. And when you are earning your own money, you won't feel like spending on these kind of things. For food is okay. At least that goes into your mouth
Me and
or stomach.
you dominate
Yeah,
the food channel.
yeah, yeah. Like, but with mobile and other gadgets, like you will get bored after some time, and then you will question yourself. Oh, why did I spend money on this one?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then horizontal. Do you want to ask him what Bashar asked?
You can ask him. I'll ask my
You
question
could ask him
after.
that one.
Oh, I don't like chocolate, guys. I don't. Miss Yako, I saw she was asking if I like chocolate. No, I don't eat any sweet.
No, not the chocolates.
Not the chocolate.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of any
No,
sweet.
so
Even though I like it, I eat it if somebody gives to me. But I don't buy any chocolates. If I
no,
some
so
of my friends they give it my chocolate, I then eat it out of courtesy. Other than that, I don't need it. Yeah, blue or
one
black,
thing.
it's blue. So how
Wait,
old
what
is Flash?
about?
It's personal, guys.
Do you
Too.
like ice cream?
Oh, I like. Actually, I really don't like ice cream because most thing is
Oh,
that I have like a very sensitive throat, and
Oh.
I can drink alcohol. Now I don't drink much alcohol, but when I was in university, I used to drink alcohol. Sorry, guys. So it's but
oh my
nowadays,
God.
I can. Yeah, I cannot drink too cold things like any drinks or something. My throat has some issue. So ice cream, I enjoy ice cream like when I'm having hot pot. Like if you guys are into hot pot, like you can choose ice creams as well. Like any other, the ice creams you can get it as some side dish or something like that. Just like side dishes you get in hot pot restaurants, you can also choose ice cream at the end. So at the after hot pot, I do like having some ice cream. But other than that, I don't like ice creams in general. Yeah.
And then
Oh, what do you
Flash.
aspire to be? I just want to successful in my field, and yeah, just want to finish my degree and yeah, be successful. Yeah.
And then someone asked Flash. This is from Bashar. Flash, would you like to become a capture the flag player and join AX86?
Yeah, maybe I could play the like a CTF tourney with them, but I really
Let's
don't.
go.
Yeah, other than that, I don't enjoy playing much because I like increasing my kill count. I know it doesn't make, but I find some joy in seeing my kills increase in my stats. So yeah, maybe one day if they decide to include stats from the CTF also, maybe then yeah.
I think the one day they should ask.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
the other guys.
And
Oh, the other thing, I see a lot of guys asking me if they could friend me on Smash Cards. So it's not that I don't want you to friend me or something. It's just that if you have too many friends, then it takes time for the game to load, and it may affect your gaming quality as well. I think Shrine mentioned about it before. Like if you have too many friends or sometime the game may take some time for the uh, to start up or to load. So that's why I do not. Uh, I only add people I'm very very close with. Something it's not that really I'm close with. It's the thing of like I'm comfortable with because even I don't have my teammates like Eric or Romesh added as friends. So I hope everyone can understand that it's just like a personal preference. Yeah, because if I have to make some consideration for some people, then I will have to make for others as well. So that's why I just maybe when I retire, then I will share my SKID with everyone, and then everyone can send me a pull request. Yeah, then I will accept everyone. Yeah,
Moid is asking
yeah.
what's your favorite season so far?
Oh, seasons of I would say it's the first season. I think it is what was it called? Overboard or overrun? No, it was.
Summer
Does
one,
anyone remember
the first one, or
No, the summer one, the second one, that is Overboard.
one,
So the first season.
the one with Smash Racer characters?
Yeah. It's from
Overboard,
Overdrive. Yeah,
Overdrive, yeah.
Overdrive. That's my favorite season because the rewards are really worth it, and the champagne celebration and the characters also, that was really well done. The skins also was really good. Yeah, Overboard was the second one. Overdrive, the summer season. Overdrive was the first one. Yeah, the Overdrive is my favorite season so far. Yeah, it will be sad, but everyone will retire except for the developers. Everyone,
Yeah.
they have like our own lives as well, and we cannot keep on playing all the time. Just make sure to focus on your personal life also. Even though some people, they say I'm online all the time. No, I'm not online all the guys. I'm just online when you ping me. That's why sometimes I feel you may think I am irritated because you ping me for some other reason. If it is some related to some help you need with a Smash card, so server related issues, you can ping me. Yeah, I don't mind. Other than sometimes I feel like, especially when I'm working or something, some people they ping me for like very casual reasons. Or yeah, so I don't like I don't feel irritated or something, but it's a bit like unpleasant moment. Yeah, but I don't take it personally. So yeah, just telling you straightforward, because I think you need to respect others' feelings as well. Yeah, yeah. Champagne celebration. I think that is quite cool. Yeah.
And Mike is asking what season team would you like to see in the future?
Season team. Oh, I think it was Paulser who mentioned about the superheroes. You guys can check it out on the Starboard channel. The banner he uh, did was quite good. I think they can, maybe some issues they will have with copyright, but they can make it into something that they will do. Smash Cut superheroes,
Yeah,
I
and
remember
then
that.
they would be able that I think they can do that one, because they have, they literally did Serena Williams and Taylor Swift. So I don't think the game is too high in popularity for these guys to even bother about copyright issues. No offense, guys, developers, no offense. So they can do some issues with copyright. They can play around because there are some gray lines in the copyright laws. So they can explore more and maybe come up with a superhero season. I think that would be really good. And I feel many many in the community would prefer, or they would definitely love such a team based on what this is my suggestion based on I saw after seeing Paul's drawing. You can check it out on the Starboard channel. He did a good job. Yeah.
I don't think we have any more questions.
Oh, I think
Cat,
it's almost like 1 a.m. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys for inviting
oh,
me, and thanks to Mihai for
Cat
moderating the
is
chat.
just having a question. I got
Yeah,
like
and
five
keep the
questions.
chat engaging with everyone. Yeah, cats or dogs? Uh that's a like cats or dogs. I prefer like fish. I have like an aquarium back in my home. I like fish more than cats or dogs. Even though like I had like couple of dogs growing up, and after some time my parents could not like take care of the dogs, so they had to give away the last dog to one of my cousins. So yeah, the fish, they are like, if you have like a fish aquarium, those are like easier to manage. Yeah. And who do you think will the 2v2 tourney? I hope it is a two podium. I think I would say the region two, the maybe BR, they have a very good chance if uh, Excellence and Diamond Blade they are playing. And other teams, I think the Kajoj and his team, I think they have a good chance, and Smash Kingdom. And you never know, there are really good players. And Region 1, I think I would say the Simrat, JTP, Aban, I think they have a team also good chance, and Smash Crew. Yeah, I think Region 1, it's the competition is like, it's overall balanced, I feel like. In region two, there are like some teams are like very like the difference in quality is like too high compared to BR, the TNJ, TNT, or those guys or X with other teams. But in region one, I feel like the competition is like even. It's not like the competition is lesser. The competition is almost like even. There is not much. Like difference. But in region two, some teams are like really good. And when you compare those teams with other teams in the region two, the difference in like the parity is like really high. So you can understand, the difference in the quality of the teams in region two. I'm not saying the competition in region two is like lesser compared to region one, but the region one is more saturated. So like in region one, anyone can beat you in region one. But in region two, how many teams can beat BR or any top team? That's the question. Like, the difference in quality is really high. But in region one, the competition is really high because in region one, you can be beaten by like any team. It's very unpredictable. So that's why I feel like region one, it's very going to be like very difficult to predict. Yeah. And will you say as a moderator? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not so sure. I will try to be a moderator as long as I possible and stay as a normal member. Even if I retire from the lane, I will still be in the same server. I hope. I plan to be. I don't know, but I hope I can. But you never know. But I'm not gonna delete my account or something like that, like other guys. I will still try to be still be around. And if you have any help, you can approach me. Yeah.
Flash will live forever.
Uh, guys, yeah, it was very interesting talking to the community, and yeah, my voice is a bit uh, dry now. Yeah, that's why I think you can feel it. I think I need to drink a lot of water.
Very good.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you so
almost been
much.
more than 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours just flew very quickly. Yeah, I thought like 2 hours, like it will be really boring just talking. There's three of
No,
us
this was
talking to each
this was
other for two
very
hours.
very exciting. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
very exciting.
very exciting. Yeah, yeah. I think like, yeah, I don't think I would be a head mod guy, so, because I don't have the time. So even if after pineapple, I think it's most probably like you are one of the other mods or like Eric. Yeah, I'm like too busy. Yeah, yeah. Like the last question. Is it regarding to unban? It's nothing personal, man. Like don't ask me to unban you. Oh, X or 18. I think they have like very good CGF teams, and I think yeah, I think they are like based on like I haven't seen much of their like gameplay because like they are on they play mostly on EU or Europe servers. So I think based on from what I have seen from their while spectating and from tournament streams. I feel both of them are very even, and yeah, maybe it will be very challenging. And if we come to have a CTF tourney, I think yeah, most of either one of this team will be in the podium. Yeah, just yeah. Thanks for inviting me, guys. Royal Smash and HH, and thanks everyone for joining this podcast and asking me questions and keeping it civil. Yeah, yeah. And if you have any questions more, you can ask me in our server. Yeah, I think it's good.
Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
For
joining Flash.
joining.
And guys,
yeah. You
remember,
guys are
please
welcome, and I hope everyone have a good day. And yeah, just
remember to
keep on
subscribe to
studying.
Flash
Yeah,
TV.
yeah. If you haven't subscribed, just tune into my YouTube profile and hit the subscribe button and help me get to 1,000 subscribers.
And then
Yeah,
there is some
yeah,
breaking news. So
yeah. That's a breaking
next
news.
month,
Yeah.
this is breaking news right now.
Oh,
Next
yeah,
month,
yeah.
August 13th, you
Oh,
guys,
it's August
everyone's gonna have
13th.
August 13th. Everyone's gonna have the pleasure. We're gonna have the developer Luke Puke on
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
podcast with
very
us.
interesting. And yeah, I've been looking forward
So
to this
I
podcast, and I will be,
that's
yeah, I will be a viewer. As a viewer, I will be joining the podcast, and yeah, it will be
that's
very
gonna be
interesting
crazy.
to hear from his side, his side of the story about working as a developer. I think we'll get to learn a lot about what goes behind the what
Behind the
we
scenes
see.
of the
Yeah,
game
yeah,
and
behind the
everything.
scenes, I think we'll get a lot of picture about how the things are going and what their idea about future plans, expansion plans regarding the game. Yeah, I think it will be a very good, interesting one. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much,
Anyway,
Flash,
guys,
for taking
yeah,
Thank
the
you so
time.
much, Flash, for
yeah,
joining
sure,
us.
sure. Thanks, guys. Welcome, and yeah, yeah, enjoy your day, and good night for the people from Asia. Yeah,
Thanks,
All right,
guys,
thank you
for
yeah.
everyone
Thanks,
for
guys.
joining.
tuning in.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Enjoy your day. Bye, bye.
All right, let's go. We'll see you
Yeah,
next time.
yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for inviting me. See you.
All right, take care.
Bye,
You
guys.
too. Take care.